Alright, let's get ready with me to do a live. I know I did a live for you guys yesterday where we cleaned out the fridge. And I've just turned it off for a little bit because I'm going to edit out some of the personal stuff. Although, if you guys come on here and you're watching Maddogmountainarts, hey, this is the Maddogmountainarts live. When you watch the live, you might hear me say some things that maybe I shouldn't say, but I have a hard time keeping a straight face. And when you ask me guys stuff, like, it's obviously my lives aren't scripted, right? So anyways, it is Saturday afternoon. I don't know what you guys are up to, but it's about 2 o'clock here, and I've been trying to get organized to do this project all morning, but I stayed up last night and I made pies, and then I ate too much pie and ice cream, and then I passed out. So, and I've been feeling really guilty about that today. I don't know if, like, it was just the pie or the ice cream, but I tried to sleep in this morning because I had pie and ice cream, and I thought maybe that might burn some of it out. Usually I'm pretty active and I'll, like, get up and do some things, but man, it was a long week this week. So we did not get up and burn anything out. I laid there in pain, and then I had to get up and take a painkiller, which is kind of lame. A painkiller and a Sudafed because my nose was all so stuffy. So, but what are we gonna do today? Hey, Chandra, how's it going? We are trying to go to the market tomorrow, and I've promised 2 people that there's projects that I'm gonna do. So I want to show you guys that, but I'm just trying to get ready here. How's your day, Chandra? What is going on with you today? It's kind of rainy here today. The 2 pies I made last night, I was going to cut them up in front for you guys because I forgot when you make apple pie and you mix the apple with all the stuff, you've got to, like, put flour in. And no, I don't have a boyfriend, and no. I have a son. He's 6, and I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of him today. Do you guys know what week? But it died. So it died because I used that, like, squishy resin. If you guys have been following me, you can see that Temu squishy resin didn't work out. But I had a new and better idea, so we're gonna go execute that, and I'm gonna show you what I'm thinking about. The only thing is I need to put some rocks in there. If I put rocks in my resin, it helps, like, stretch out the cost. So, or flowers, or moss, or whatever. I've actually got some moss in the truck too. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget I got moss in the truck. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get out of the bathroom. Let's do it. Oh, this project's just, like, taking me forever. Hey, Trump. Why are you calling me a liberal? What's going on with that? Okay. All right. So I should have made a fresh coffee before I started this one. What are you up to today, Trump? Say it twice. It's not as nice. Trump. Okay. Where am I starting with this? Oh, yeah, I know. I kind of probably got stuff in my eye. Right? Probably got stuff in my eye. I am trying to decide. No, I don't have tears today. I don't think. Do you got tears today? I'm going to finish this project. I have a really good idea. Somebody just messaged me and I missed it. I have a really good idea. Are you guys ready? I'm super ready. Okay, if only I had the proper molds and stuff ready, then I would be super ready, right? Okay, so here is some glow-in-the-dark powders. Here is some gloves that we're gonna need. Let's use Let's use purple sequins. What color? Oh, because I was going to do the owl's head, silver, yellow, purple sequins. What do you guys think? Good idea? Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what's a good idea. You guys can just nod and like it, right? Okay, and then we also need, this is my big box of mistakes here. Just kidding. Just kidding. What'd you say, Trump? What? What? Oh, because, the liberal comment. We're not allowed to be political on this channel. Okay, so here's some things that I started. There is just a weird piece of resin and a rock in there and a sunflower. I'm gonna finish that. This is a rock and a flower. I'll just glow in the dark. We're gonna put, I guess I started this one to put ashes in, didn't I? I think I did. Okay, I don't want to mix up that much resin this morning. I hate to heat up my resin and then like not. I hate to heat up my resin and then not make a big pour, but at the same time. Okay, so this is some silver powder that I have, and what you do is you rub it on the outside of your molds. And it kind of like coats it, makes it all silver, right? So the only thing about it that you don't like is that you can't like see through it. So don't put a medium inside of it and expect to be able to see it. No, I went down to the hardware store and they only had like this, they had a flashlight, but it was $16.99 and it was just like this big. So my UV projects, they're kind of on the side. What I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. How's your day going? It wasn't very big. See, I have these like half filled. Yeah, I know, but we're in Canada and we're on mail strike. So I can't even order anything, and there's only one hardware store in town. I went to all the stores and they don't have any UV lights. So I am kind of upset about that. Oh, I forgot. I've got these too. I forgot, you guys, I've also got these. I could put stars in there, hey? You see these brightly colored stars? Okay. Okay. See, I was going to use the sequins because they would look cool, but the stars would look cool too, wouldn't they? Alright. I am going to order some stuff from Temu though. I'm just missing... See, I picked this today. This is my one and only sunflower. It's pretty, hey? Isn't it nice? I'm going to put it into something though. I'm going to resin it. I'm just kind of waiting for it to dry. You should probably let it dry, otherwise your resin's going to not soak properly. Oh, and here's my pie. This is the pie that I'm taking to my friend because I need him to come over and help me with my water line. Right? And this was like so liquidy last night. I actually had to like tip it over and drip some of the stuff out. Pretty sad, but at least I got it done. At least I got it done. Okay, and I was thinking about making some more of these crosses because these actually sold right away at the market, and this is going to be the last market that we go to. So, okay, so my idea is here's this big owl mold, and I'm going to reach inside here, and look at how mucky it is, hey? I'm going to paint... Actually, I'm going to turn it inside out, and I'm going to brush this silver in the... Maybe I'll put some stars in the ears and turn it inside out. That sounds good. I'll put some of these stars on the ears. and then I'm going to brush it with silver, and I'm not going to brush the eyeballs. I'm going to pour like a yellow glow in the dark in the head of it, but we got to let it sit. So you guys might see me again live later tonight. I just did a live this afternoon because I was feeling kind of like, man, I was feeling kind of sad that I ate pie and ice cream last night, and I shouldn't feel sad about that, but I'm always like exercising such control on everything that like sometimes when my control like wavers, then I like have a hard time the next day feeling like a normal individual, and I should feel fine about it. It's not a big deal, but here, let's put some green stars in here just for fun. Probably won't get to see them, but we won't mix stars and crosses, but okay, wait, I gotta put these back. So, Big John, I didn't catch, like, if you finished your biking. I know you said you were biking, but I didn't catch in the last one if you had finished your bike tour or what. Okay, this is a wine stopper, and while I haven't sold one of them either, I just want to get these stars off my fingers. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we're in Bella Coola, BC, and we're experiencing a atmospheric, like a rainfall warning. So it did stop raining for a little bit today, and I am feeling like I should have gotten outside to do something, but I did not get outside to do something. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is just dap in there a little bit. Okay, as with most things, less is more. All right, less is more. See how it's got eyes on the outside here? So what I want to do is I want to paint like around the eyes. Okay, and we're going to get this like radiate out and try to see this motion that I'm using here. This means that it's like the feather effect. It'll kind of be, want it to look as natural as we can, right? So don't like swipe side to side. Make sure that you are feathering your feathers, okay? Oh man, I just hope this looks cool. I've got some old man's beard in the truck, actually. That old man's beard is such a super cool medium because it like leaves these like squiggly alien lines. It's just like a moss lichen, but oh hey, thanks Master Rank, I appreciate that. I'm working on this owl project again, so what we're trying to do is this silver powder near the top. I'm gonna pour like a yellow and a green in there. And thanks for sharing my channel, I appreciate that. And sorry if at the beginning that you kind of heard me stutter around about, like, all due respect to I'm just really proud of Wolfgang for like articulating his knowledge properly at the assembly in front of all the whole school. I think it takes a lot of guts, and I'm proud that he's got like the confidence to stand up in front of a group of people and talk. And I'm also very proud of him that he knows how to be respectful and use the right words and convey the right emotions and feelings and empathy that he needs to. Because I obviously struggle. Okay, so this is what we're going to see. Okay, so now I've left the eyes open, right? All right, and then this one's hard to sit. This is a bigger size mold, so we're just gonna pull half. What's going on today, Master Rank? I always really appreciate it when you're. I always really appreciate it when you share my channel. Thank you very much, and you've definitely like made me feel a lot better. You made me feel a lot better today. Thanks for that too. Like not saying, like, and this is a translucent powder, and I'm just gonna rub it on the, try to rub it on the rest here. It just really helps, you know, to know that somebody's still wants to be my friend out there, you know. Sometimes I get a lot of, like, I don't know, whatever. Sometimes I get down on me. This is that owl. This lady has been asking me, a friend of mine, I should stop calling her this lady, she's a friend of mine, and she's been patiently waiting for me to make this owl that has glow-in-the-dark eyes, okay? But this is a larger size mold, and in order to get just the eyes to be glow-in-the-dark, like when I did this the other day, and I thought it would be cool to pour the resin inside that was glow-in-the-dark, and then let it sit on its side, but that didn't work. It wouldn't harden properly because the eyes aren't like, it won't sit on its side properly to do that job, and the eyes aren't like deep. There's not like a deep hole there. So what we're doing is I've got this like silver powder that you rub right on the mold, and then so I put it all around the head, and then I'm just gonna fill up the top of the head, and then I've got this translucent purple powder that I'm just spreading on the rest on the bottom of the owl. And the only thing with using these powders is you're not going to be able to see inside as well. So don't like put a rock in there or put a flower in there and expect to be able to see it, because this is going to shine on the outside, if that makes sense. That's what you're going to see. I could show you some other things, but I'm kind of in the... Thanks, I appreciate that. I was saying earlier, I couldn't sleep this morning. I had a lot of pain in my back. I think I had a lot of pain in my back, either because I don't know, because I snacked out last night and then went to bed on on a full stomach, I think is what it is. Or like sometimes I just have times of the month where my back pain is like more fierce, and so today I was trying to get some sleep, but no. Okay. But I came up with this idea when I was laying there in pain, so this is what I think is going to work. All right, and then flip it inside out. Ba-da-ba. Okay, and then we're gonna have to fill it up. So on this note, like I kind of wanted to try and make a few more things. These crosses, I filled these with that gooey Timu resin, so now see how my mold is kind of like offset? I'm not very happy about that, because like as the resin hardened, it pulled up, and it pulled everything. I'm not very stoked about it, but it is what it is, I guess. So I was going to kind of experiment and see if we could get this mold to go back to the shape it's supposed to be. And I sold all my cross pieces. Like right away they sold, so people must like them. People must like them. And I need to get all the old junk out of the, like, there's still some of that sticky Timu resin in there, so. What are you up to today, Guacamole? What's your plan for the day? It's like it's getting late in the day here. I kind of got up and spent the morning chatting with my friend and cleaning up. Like the pies I made last night turned out good, but they also turned out like goopy, so. I had goopy pies to clean up this morning also. Whatever, they still taste good. Taste is all that matters, right? Right? Oh, what's that? And I have these other colors too. I'm just going to use the same paintbrush because whatever. This one is a rustic gold. So sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I don't like using these because they kind of like take up a whole design. But I'm just more like throwing this in right now, you guys, because I don't know. I'm not set up for like a really big pour today. Have you got rain, Guacamole? Is it raining where you are, or is it nice out today? I was out looking at my cucumbers. My cucumbers are done. I should be putting them away, I guess. Okay, and I've got these. These are kind of cool. I don't know. At one point in time, I did actually like order, there was like, I had some like silicone like ice cube that were molds that were made for ice cubes. And I used them as resin. I used them in resin. And it was kind of interesting, but they ended up with that opaque look. Not like, I don't know if you know what I mean, but the resin came out kind of more opaque than than clear. So while it kind of looked cool, I don't know. It kind of looked cool, but it kind of didn't. I don't know. And then I couldn't figure out what to do with them because I was like, oh, now I just have these. Now I just have these like ice cube shaped things that I'm not sure what to do with. But anyways, I will dig them out one day and I'll show them to you rather than... I'm a little distracted today. I'm a little bit like in my sads. Maybe because it's raining, or maybe because I've just got things on my mind, or I don't know. It doesn't matter though, that much. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you get the sads, right? But I like making resin and I like talking to you guys, so that's what we're gonna do here. Make some of these up. And they'll probably turn out beautiful, and I'll be like, who cares about having the sads? Right? Oh, yeah, I do have some of those, like, I do have some strips from T-Man. Light strips that we do use. I do. I shouldn't be sad. It's Saturday. I promised that I'm gonna work next week, so you guys are gonna see less. You're gonna see less Maddogmountainarts things because I gotta go to work. Okay, and I shouldn't get all like gung ho and do a million of those. All right. Thanks, Guacamole. Thanks for that. I'm okay. I hurt my own feelings sometimes. You know what I mean? Hurt my own feelings. What I'd really like to do is resin this, but what am I going to put in this? Yeah, work is good. Work keeps you... I need a big mold for that. So we're going to set up another big mold for this, and we're just going to pour it clear and see how much color stays in the flower. These other guys, I guess I can't get too ahead. I can't get too ahead of what I'm doing here. But I like making art. It like definitely like, right? When you make art, it's like... It's so relaxing and so like single-minded and keeps you going. So that's what I like about it. And we gotta make another. I gotta make some more legs here. See, these are my little tub legs. Right. Okay. And I was thinking about a skull. I don't know if I have a big enough skull, but you know what I do have? I have a snail. I just got to find him. I just need to find him. Man, I do not feel good. When I was at work, one of the kids coughed in my face. Which, you know, is cute in a way, but is also like, oh my God, you coughed in my face. Right? And we got to make the legs for the tub and glue them on. So I'm probably just going to make... This is the tub. And we'll probably just make some silver legs for it. Yeah, I do have... What do I have? I have a seal. And I could make one of these and put the flower in these. Like, I love making these. Yeah, the octopus mold. I have the octopus mold, and it sells... I sell an octopus quite often. People like the octopus. Very much. People like the octopus. Okay. Forget it. Let's do gold. Let's do gold legs here. These I'm just gonna pour clear. Oh, there's a bug! Get out of here! What kind of bug is that? Yeah. Thanks. It is. I just keep filling it up too much. So it's kind of got like a weird top on it. And I keep being like, oh, I'm gonna sand it down. I actually bought an orbital sander. So one of the things that I'm gonna, sorry, I've got stuff on my phone here. One of the things I'm gonna get around to doing one of these days here is sanding that. I'm gonna sand that down. Okay. All right. I think I have some. I just thought because it's thicker and I have a hard time sitting still, that maybe I would just use the sander for that. Okay, so what I do have... No, that's not going to fit in there. I need a bigger size something to put that flower in. So I have these. These are like bookends. What do you guys think? But I don't want to do like one sunflower and then have another one. Yeah, oh yeah. How'd it work out? Did they go like all like... Did they go like kind of like opaque after you did that, or what? And then did you have to like re-pour over top? Sometimes I find, oh, you know what I should do? I should finish these knives, okay? They've already got stuff in them because Wolf put stuff in them. They're not very cool knives, but the kids like them, so. If it's just a small project and it's just got a little bit of opaque resin on it, I found that you can use clear nail polish. Put clear nail polish on it. And that seems to work okay. Just to get the shine back. See, and I have this big arch piece, but I wasn't sure what I was going to use this arch piece for. Maybe I could put the sunflower in here though, right? It would fit in there. Look at how deep that is. What do you guys think? I haven't made one of these arch pieces before. Should I make one? Maybe? Possibly? Oh, it's just so much work. Some of these are half done. I could do these too. Some of them are half done. It's so much work. And then look, I spilt all this stuff on me. Okay. Okay, though. Don't complain. Just do it. Don't complain, right? Just get it done. Stop complaining. Stop being such a wanker. Okay. Okay. Okay, makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Okay. This is why I never get anything done in a day. I just... Thanks. My fit what? Okay, let's try It's never like when you start a project, it's never like, oh, this is just going to be a nice and easy project, right? It's never like that. And this has already got stuff in it, but this would fit this, right? It would fit it nicely in there, wouldn't it? Well, I think this is like an arbor or something. I think when I bought it, actually, there was like, I could put a light string in it. And then I could put this flower in it. And then it could be like a light up flower thing that sits somewhere. That might end up being what's going on now, right? There's stuff inside this mold that I don't really know if I want there or not, but it's kind of hard to get the glitter off once the glitter's on, right? Fish soap? No. Maybe I'll try and rinse it. Maybe I'll leave that to the side or whatever. Yeah, that's right. Better off to take the time to rinse it now than it's just sometimes I don't like doing my dishes in front of you guys, you know? But you're right. You're right. You're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say dish soap. Fish soap was pretty funny though. Fish soap was funny. Okay. Well, maybe I'll run, yeah, I've got fish soap in here. Anyways, fish soap was funny. Could you imagine if they made like a soap that was like fish? It'd probably smell so bad. Anyways, I need to fill this up. I need to fill the sink up because I'm going to soak some of the resin. And it's probably good that I'm kind of like thinking about doing a bigger project because I don't really like heating up my resin and then I don't do that big of a project. So anyways, do you guys have any fun Saturday plans? Are you doing anything exciting? This is kind of what I'm doing. Thanks, Master Rank. I appreciate that. For what? What do you mean? Stage name for what? You know what else? Oh, cool. I used to play guitar. I still have a guitar, and I'm gonna get back to playing one of these days after I get like... Oh, you're joking. Fine then. Whatever. It was cool. Thanks, Master Rank. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all your shares a lot. The other thing that Wolf and I was thinking about doing was I was thinking about going and getting some... I used to play one when I was a kid. You know, all those old, like, Nirvana grunge songs and whatever. I've got all these crystals here, too, that need to be cleaned up, that we could... You know, you can soak your crystals in vinegar and it eats away some of the stuff, but I need, like I've got this brush, this wire brushy thing, but it doesn't really clean them up the way that I would like it to. I need something that cleans up my crystals. I used to have a friend that really liked Motley Crue. They're pretty good, I think. I like Motley Crue. I like Megadeth, and I like Slayer, and I like lots of things. Metallica before they went all mainstream. And soft. Just kidding. Now watch, they're gonna sue me. Is that sweet? Dave Mustaine is my hero. I love Megadeth. Like some of the best guitar riffs, in my opinion. I think like Slayer does some pretty good ones too. Like I used to know how to play like. They made that like album in the 80s, that Show No Mercy. I was there. And I could play like Cryonics and Black Magic. There's some really... And just like the way it was like all over the fretboard, just love that stuff. Dead Skin Mask, also really fun to play. Gemini, really fun to play. But, and I have a Floyd Rose Ibanez, which I love. It's a great guitar. I just got to spend some more time on it. Just like adulting, right? It just gets in the way. Adulting gets in the way of all my fun time. Right? I can't play my guitar anymore because I've got to go to work. Okay. Okay, so this is a project. This is a project we're going to finish. This is that Slinky. And so what I wanted to do was put some sand in the bottom of it, actually, but I don't have any sand right now, which is kind of weird thing to say. But when I dropped the pie off, I was going to go to the river and collect some sand, is kind of what I was thinking, but that's not going to help me right now to show you guys anything that's going on right now. Because I do need to pour this, because this needs, half of this needs to sit. So basically, we're just going to mix up one container with a glow-in-the-dark that's going to go in here, and a clear that's going to go in here that I'm going to mix a little bit of my grandma's ashes into. It is a good reason to go to the river, isn't it? My mom told me to stay away from the river because the riverbank's high right now. Blah. But I'm going to go to the river. Man, she makes me mad sometimes. She's just like the place where fun goes to die. I swear to God. She's always like, I know she's my mom, and maybe she's just trying to keep me safe, but maybe she's trying to make sure that I never have any fun, which is kind of what I think sometimes. Anyways, so, well, I hate to soak a whole jar of resin, because right now all I've got is this big jug of resin. I really need to get half this project done, because that owl's going to have to sit for a couple hours, and we're going to have to re-pour again later. So if you guys aren't doing anything later, I will come home with the sand, and you can see me. Are you in Oregon? That's not that far away from me. I'm working on getting my passport, and then I've got a little bit of like life BS that I still need to deal with, but I'm hoping to get me and Wolfgang our passports so that we can just like drive down. Like, I really want to go to the Oregon coast. Are you near the Oregon coast? Because that would be fun. I know. And I'm very excited that you say that to me. I made this the other day too, but look, it's got a hole in it. So maybe we'll try and patch up that hole. Do you guys think we can? You think I can patch up this hole? I probably can. I just need to put it inside something. Okay, so run a sink full of warm water. Okay. Okay. See, like, I'm at like, yeah, one of my friends goes there quite a bit. She says it's awesome. So I would like to go there and check it out too. It's like one of those places that you actually like gotta go and see. You can go and see more than one time and you don't get bored because it's so awesome, right? Okay, get that going in there, get that going in there. And I'm sure that there's great rocks there. Did you guys see that we got this from Temu for Spuzzy? It's an automatic cat feeder. He like loves it and hates it all at the same time. Because he can smell his cat food and he knows that it's there, but then like he can't like get to it. Poor guy. It's good. I was hoping though that it would like just feed him by itself. Yeah, clamming, man. I haven't gone clamming for years. Okay, let's see. I recently learned that these are cool, right? So this is what I'll put in with the sunflower. And I might pour like, it would be nice to pour a bit of clear in there just to get it sitting, because if I want to get it ready for the market, I bet you that this mold here is too thick. Also, probably too thick. Pour all in one shot. Do you guys think I should just leave it? Do you think I should just leave it clear, or do you think I should try and like put some sprinkles in there or something? I don't know. I'm kind of rushing it now. I'm not sure. What do you think? It must have good rocks. Oregon coast. I think that's what I'm mostly excited about is the rocks. Okay, get your sink going. Get your flour going. Okay, these things always have like a really big head on them, hey? Right, so what I would do is I don't think it can be just the sunflower. I think I need to put more than just the sunflower in here. You know what I mean? It needs a rock. It needs a good rock. Good thing I got lots of rocks handy. Okay, and oh, might as well put this in there too, eh? To the side. Sure. The sunflower head and then the stalk to the side. Yeah, you're right. I think so. So if it's gonna be yellow, I wish I had a better selection of rocks inside, but I've been trying to take my rocks outside because I've always got them inside. Isn't this nice? Look at this pink quartz. Should I sacrifice it? My friend Dalen found this though. I don't really want to sacrifice it. Wolfgang made this. What do you guys think about this one? Should I put this one in there? Isn't it cute? He's so funny. I love him so much. I have lots of like these. I can put this one in there. Anyway, soak your resin. Okay, where is it? Oh man. You guys are the best. Thanks for, I know, right? It's funny, hey? Thanks for sitting with me when I try to get these projects done, because really that's like the part that's so tough. Like sometimes I turn a movie on and I'll like watch a movie while I do this, but I definitely like doing lives and like sharing the actual like real life. This is how we do it. It's kind of chaos, but this is how we do it, you know? Okay, so, and I have a lot of stuff just kicking around. Welcome to the craft fair. Really? That's cool. It probably turned out awesome, didn't it? Okay. So these are some pieces. These are some pieces that I've been working on. Aren't they pretty? I really would like to sell these, but oh, this is cool. I probably won't ever sell that. I could put that inside there, hey? Yeah, I think this is the one. Nice piece of obsidian that I've got. Ooh. Wow! I'm just kidding, but I'm not kidding at the same time. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. This is a nice little piece too that I probably won't sell, hey? So it's good to like put the pieces of rock in there because they will help hold down the light string. This is a cool piece of chlorite. It's like so smooth. It's like talc. Okay, so these are the two that I'm going to use. All right. Bam, 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 bam. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Okay, so we'll put one rock at the bottom. And that's going to hold the light string in there. Try to make sure that the light string goes around okay. because you're going to want it to go like all around your mold, right? But we're just going to pour half. Okay, and what I will probably do, what I like to do with these is clear in the front and then a color of some sort in the back. If that makes sense, it'll be like clear in the front. And then we'll put like a colored backing on it or something, right? Okay, so here's what it's gonna look like. Maybe I will jazz it up with some of my colors here. What do you guys think? I've got, yeah? Really? I will look it up. Thanks, Guacamole. I will look it up. That sounds really interesting. That sounds very interesting to me. Okay, I'm just trying to think, what do I want to... Oh, you guys, I got a good idea. Okay, so I made this the other day, and it didn't work, all right? What do you think if I put this? Do you think it's too much? Sometimes I don't like to put too much, but what do you think? That'll actually look super cool, won't it? We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, we're doing it. Now I'm excited about this project. I'm going to put a little bit of gold glitter at the top. Gold or blue? What do you think? Gold or blue? What about these ones? We got 2 blues. Yeah? Let's do it. Let's do it! Yeah! Man, I love making art. Art's one of the only things that makes me happy anymore. Art. Pump it up! Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I've been an artist my whole life, and I don't know, like, maybe it's trauma. Maybe she's born with it. I don't know. Might be trauma. I'm okay though. I'm okay. It's all good. I've just been like thinking about a lot of things lately. Doing a lot of counseling, thinking about a lot of things. It's all good. Okay. I've also got these very cool... I got these. You guys see these? I'm always getting way ahead of myself. I appreciate it. Big John didn't... I don't know. Did you answer me about the biking thing? Thanks. Thanks, Guacamole. Yeah, I really appreciate that, because, yeah, it's... I'm really upset at my dad, and I've been upset at him for a long time, and he's not here anymore, and I'm still, like, upset at him, and it's really hard for me to, like... I don't know. Parenting is, like, really hard work. And as I'm saying that, like, mine's sitting in the bedroom playing his tablet. And so maybe I shouldn't be speaking too much on, because, I don't know, it's a constant all day, everyday job. But, like, it's such a worthy job. You know what I mean? Like, I've just never felt, like, such love in my life until I had my son. And just when he's around me, I just feel like this, like, my heart is full. And so now I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I just shake my head and I'm kind of angry. A lot more demons to deal with, but que sera, sera. We live and we learn. Yeah, hey, that's a good idea, actually. Yes, you know what? Yes, the kids. So when I go to the market, it's like, there's lots of things at the market
that are like pricey, right? And of course, like art's expensive and people have to put the time and effort into it. But some of the smaller things that I make, like I can sell a necklace for $5 and the kids love it. I'm like their favorite table, which makes me really happy. And they always come over and they're like, "We love your stuff," and it just like fills my heart up. It really does fill my heart up that they love it so much. And Wolfgang's friends, I like tell them that they can come over and do art with us, and they're very excited about that too. So we haven't like done that yet, but I definitely plan on doing that. And I'm going to also go to the school and show some of the high school kids how to do this stuff, because I think that they will really, it's a good skill, it's a good way to deal with things, and I like to teach, so let's do it. All right, so the other thing is here, you guys. These are my grandma's ashes, or some of my grandma's ashes. Thanks for that. I think I'm a fun teacher. And I'm going to put some of these into here. You can see I've already started, like, I've got the bottom going. And this has got a rock and a flower and some glow. And now I'm going to put some of my grandma's ashes in there, because I have a customer asking me to do like a memorial piece for them, but I don't want to take their ashes and just be the first time I've ever done a memorial piece and ruin their ashes. So I'm going to use some of my own here. So if this one's a little morbid for you, yeah, what we're going to do is clear. We're going to put the ashes in first. We're going to pour the clear on top. And I'm going to add, I also have these alcohol dyes that should add a little swirl of color, because we still want to be able to see the ash pieces. But I want it to be aesthetic at the same time, right? So what I've got here is, I've got, where are they now? My big mess. I needed to come over here anyways. I've got this bag with alcohol dyes in it. So what I'm going to do is let's scoop some of the ashes in. Ugh, look, there's already a glitter in this ash. Okay. Ashes aren't like fine. Ashes have pieces, okay? The pieces are probably bone. So let's get some. Okay, Grandma, hope you're stoked about this. Let's not overload, because we don't want to turn it into this like murky project, right? As always, less is more, you guys, less is more. I guess you could always pick a color that your loved one liked, but I'm not sure really. My grandma, I think I'm gonna go with the sapphire blue, maybe. Okay, here comes the fun part. All right, when I order this like Let's Resin craft bucket, they always send me a new one of these, and sometimes you gotta like trade and use a new one of these, because you get little bubbles stuck on the, like little bubbles will be stuck on the edge. No matter how hard you try to like clean them, you can take a paper towel after and clean it out and like wipe it really good, and you can reuse these a couple times. Thanks. Yeah. When my grandma passed, it was like right when I was like going through my breakup, and it really like stifled my ability to grieve properly over that situation, because I was grieving over this other situation. So it's good for me to do this project, and thanks for like sitting with me while I do this project, because I haven't really like reached deep into my emotions about it, you know what I mean? I haven't let myself think about it, think about how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my grandma was always there for me when no one else was there for me either. That's what grandmas are, right? But with great power comes great responsibility. I also spent a lot of time, I also had to spend a lot of time when she was older. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. I'm super sorry about that. I'm a bit older than you. Sorry, I didn't put my... Oh, what? No more spuzz? Sorry, I put my reach in front there. I'm going to be 43 in a few days. My grandma's been gone just for like a year. Let's use this yellow. Let's use the yellow. A year now. Thanks. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. Okay. This container is kind of small to add any colors in. See the size of this powder? You're going to need about at least a half can for the size of this powder. Otherwise, too thick, okay? This is for the owl. And I will keep this aside just maybe for a little extra. And let's put a... because I kind of want to turn this into a light. Let's put a... what else have I got here? What color is this? Matcha. This is kind of an interesting color. Let's use this. Well, actually, let's not use that. Let's use... what's this? Purple gem? Sure. When's your birthday, Guacamole? Oh, this isn't gonna work. It's always good to have your scissors handy when you're working. Man, I can't believe how much time I've spent on all these projects today. Are you? Are you a Gemini? Are you a Gemini? I love Geminis. You guys are my favorite. We're soul sisters. Right? My favorite. My man. No, not really. Really. Geminis are cool. Cool beans. Okay. I gotta get a little serious here, okay? So I'm gonna have to talk for a minute, and I'm not gonna be able to touch my camera as much. Oh, are you? Tauruses are cool too. Tauruses are cool too. You guys got that stubborn streak. Stubborn streak. I just say that I always end up with Geminis because they're kind of like, well, not like end up, but I can always recognize, like, or I always like, we get along pretty good because it's like, because I have balance and Geminis do not. But I like Tauruses too. They're very loyal and really good with money. And what else do I want to say? Good people. Everybody's good people. I shouldn't get all witchy, right? Just give me a second and just do it. Okay, the fun part, right? The fun part. All right, so don't overmix, don't overpour. Oh, I like doing this. I'm gonna feel like, I don't know, there's only 2 more markets left, so I'm gonna go to work next week, and I feel like I overpoured that one. Sometimes I hold up the jugs, right? So you can see that I've used a little bit more of that jug. I used more jug B than jug A. So try to keep it level, because at the end, like, it can be a little bit deceiving because one jug, I think it's jug B. Okay. That's good. It's good not to put up with crap. I definitely put up with, I don't know, I put up with crap. I'm kind of silly that way. Too many chances. Or whatever. Or I don't know. I better stay off of that topic, but I know I'm going to make more mistakes in my life, that's for sure. I just want to get this project done so we can make it to the market tomorrow. Thanks. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a lot. It's taken a lot to get to this spot. A lot to get to this spot, let me tell you. Tell you all about it. So what are you going to do for the rest of the day? Yeah, just a couple left. So usually when I go to the market, it's like 4 hours long. And at least if I make $150, or at least if I make the $100 mark, then, I mean, it's good for us to get out and in the community and get the community to, I mean, most people know what I'm up to or what I'm doing or whatever, but it's good to keep it alive, because I've been working on this business for a few years now. I definitely have some things that I need to do with this business as let's go over here. I need to set up a business account properly, and get my banking figured out properly, and get Oh, really? I'll have to come and check that out. I am kind of thinking about hitting a market out of town. That would be fun. I've got family in Quesnel, and my mom is trying to tell me that I should go up there and hit the market up, and she's probably right. I probably should, because I'm in a small town here also, and it's it's cool to be in a small town, but you can't expect everybody just to buy your stuff every week, right? Oh, is there? Is she cool? What's she make? Is it a pretty big market? Okay, so this is that yellow, and this is going into the owl's head, and what am I going to do with the rest of the yellow? I'm not quite sure. Maybe put it in this globe, maybe put some of it in this crosses. I don't know. I didn't want to get, I will definitely put some of it in these legs here. This is probably the smallest, this is probably the smallest that I've done ever, hey? But I'm going to do more later, because we'll have to finish the owl, but. Okay, stir, stir, stir. Pour in. Okay. Oh, I just hope that's cool. Out of all the things I just hope that's cool. I'm just going to fill up the legs for the tub, just because I just want them done, because I've got the tub made, so. Thank you. I really appreciate your confidence. I hope that it does. I hope that she's just like, yep, that's exactly what I wanted. I hope so. Yeah. Okay. Okay. With the like little tub legs. Try not to overfill them. I know you probably can't see very well what I'm doing here, but I'm always nervous about getting my phone too close to the blast, you know? So, anyways, I'm starting to get a little, hey, Ed, how's it going? Yeah, you picked us at a good time. I'm just kind of like, I'm working on this owl project. I think so. I think I can. Refresh me. What did I see that you popped up green? So you must have got a membership from Wally, didn't you? We're doing some of my grandma's ashes here. And adding some of this color. This is pretty neat. Okay, let's add some of this color. I'm going to use the bottom of this to stir this around because I don't have anything smaller, so let's add some swirl in there. The ashes are kind of sticking to the bottom. Interesting. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I don't want to swirl it too much because I don't want to mix all the color right in, but interesting, you guys, interesting. Yeah, I like Beavis and Butthead. Okay. Well, that's the best I can do there. I'm not gonna mess that up by doing it too much. Oh, that's a good idea. How long have you been doing crafts for? Because I think this is like my 3rd year working on this. And plastic spoon's a good idea. Okay, so now I got some of this purple here. What I want to do, I can't remember what I mixed the purple for, but I've got a glow-in-the-dark yellow, and I've got a little bit of purple, so I'm going to put some glow-in-the-dark yellow in this other globe, almost to fill it up, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the purple on top. Should be interesting. Try and swirl it around in a circle, but I've kind of found like dark colors like fall to the ground. Oh hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining the memberships. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, and then let's use this kind of didn't fill up all the way I wanted. These globes, it's hard to tell. Like I started gluing them onto like a light string. And it's hard to tell how much to fill them up, so just hope that that's full enough. Okay, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Let's do a couple of these crosses. And welcome, new member. That's exciting. Woo! I'm glad to have you back. Because I know that you were part of my memberships for a bit, but I know my memberships, definitely this time that I am Shane of, please email me your address so that I can send you some cool stuff, okay? At maddogmountainarts@gmail.com. And if you guys want to email me, that's cool. I'll try to get back to you. I do try to get back to everybody. I'm just, by the time I sit down in the day, it is late. But definitely for like, when we do raffles and stuff, I need to have your address so that I can send you, well, so I can send you stuff, right? Can't send you stuff if I don't have your address. So. I don't know if, I feel like this mold might be ruined now. This like cross mold here because I put that gooey resin in there. But let's try and make a couple crosses and see if like the weight of the resin will weigh it down. We'll see. If not, I'm just gonna have bendy crosses, I guess. Bendy crosses, which maybe they'll sell anyways. Maybe they won't turn out bendy. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see, and I will let you guys know how it turns out. It's a lot easier to work with 2 colors than it is to work with 3, but it's not as cool. Whoa. Anyways, this might be cool. Sorry if my talking gets off a little bit here. It's because I'm trying to concentrate on what's going on here. This mold sucks now, you guys. I definitely think I ruined it. Because it's just not, it's not going to sink down. It's going to stay up. I almost feel like I might be wasting my time trying to use it. It's a bummer because my sister got me this mold. Bummer. Oh well, don't use the resin. The Timu resin, you guys. Don't use the Timu resin. The squishy gel, it was a sham. It was a sham! Or like Wolfgang always says to me, it's a scam, mommy. It's a scam. See, look, it's even running off the edge. I'll have to show you guys in a minute, but it's not going to work. It is not going to work. It's just going to run off the edge here. Darn it. That's a super bummer. Wonder if I can put it in the dishwasher to make it like... I might be able to put it in the dishwasher, but until then, I don't know. I've got to find a way to get the mold flat again. If the mold's not flat, then all the resin's just running out the end. Sorry, I can't show you guys quite yet until I finish what I'm doing here, but it's running out the end anyways. Out the end and over the top and all over the place. Bummer. Maybe I'll have to put it between 2 books. Yeah. That might be the end result. Let's put it over a couple books, eh? Okay, and then I've got these globe things, so maybe I will fill that up because I can't. You know what? I'm going to put some yellow in here, and then I'm going to pour clear over here maybe. I don't have, because I don't have anything else like set out. I'll put some yellow in these. These are like circle necklaces or whatever, but I do kind of like to do them with like 3 or 4 colors, and they end up, like the kids really like them because they kind of end up looking like, almost like the world or something. But if I just pour a little bit of this yellow resin into this bigger project that I'm working on here with the sunflower in it, it'll probably still be okay. But I'm going to have to rethink these molds that I started using that are bent. They're not going to work as good. Thanks for being so positive. I really like your I really like it. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm just going to pour the yellow over top of the sunflower. In times before where I've done projects that are like use flower leaves, the only type of flower that hasn't like lost its color on me, thanks, has been like a bearded iris. And maybe because they're so dark, I don't know. But all the other flowers that I've made, their colors have kind of like ran out on me. Well, I'm stoked that I Am Shane is back for a member. He was a member for a while and then not. Okay, so I've got to mix up a little more resin because I want to pour some more in here. I don't know how to get you over there without touching my phone. Okay, I'm going to wrap you up for a sec, okay? Wrap you up. Okay, wait. I might not be able to see anything for a second, but just give me a minute. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now I'll just mix a little bit of clear. And then, yeah, and then I guess I gotta go to the beach and get some sand. And I'll have to like, hey, yeah, happy Saturday. Things are okay. Just plugging along here, doing what we can do, making some resin. Trying to, anyways. You can't see. I can't see. I don't want to like. Thanks. Yeah, you know me, I like to be crafty. But I'm just working on special project, an owl for the market, and some ashes, my grandma's ashes that I have mixed up because I have a lady that's asking me about doing a memorial piece. So we just needed to get this going because if I'm going, the owl's going to take 2 pours. And it'll take a couple hours now to sit, so yeah. Just start it now. It's already 3:30. I'm going to be making resin at like 10 o'clock at night again. Oh well, you guys know me. Or if you don't know me, I'm Maddogmountainarts, and I always start projects too late in the day. Not yet. The first one that I tried, this is what happened. I kind of ended up with this. Okay, and these are those pine cones that I picked at the top of, as you're coming into town, there's a big burn area, and I found these burnt pine cones, and I thought they were super cool. Thanks, yeah. So this, like, I will finish this, and this piece will glow in the dark, but this isn't quite what she wanted, so... And what happened was I put all this sticky resin on here, and I had to soak this and scrub it and get all the sticky resin off. I don't know if you can still see the pink on there, but that was like the sticky gooey resin that didn't work out. So I was kind of mad the other day. I had to go outside and do that, and I was like, oh my god. But I will still save that project. I think those pine cones look super cool. I'll fix it, but I'll pop that piece back inside the mold and use it for another project. Maybe I'll put some string lights in there. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just really want to get this one project done because I seen the lady at the thing the other day, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And it's always important to me to do what I say I'm gonna do, right? So let's just pour this bit of clear into this arch thing. And then I'll show you guys what we got going on, and then I better get out of here because I need to, or I'm gonna deliver this pie, I guess, and we'll get half of this soaking anyways. Just because this piece, I don't want to fill this piece up all the way, all at once, because I'm sure that it's going to, just like that Macbeth poem, it's gonna boil. What is that? Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, right? That's what it is. So we'll get half of that in there. Although it still looks kind of deep. This might be a project that actually takes more than... Oh well, I didn't promise this to anybody. This can just get done. Can just get done as it gets done. Okay, so, and with some of these pieces, like, it might be good to like lift up some of the pieces and move the, like, lift up the sunflower a little bit, make sure that there's resin underneath it, just so that there's no weird bubbles. I'll have to pull out my heat gun for this one. I find with like live material much more prone to have air bubbles. I don't know why, but like flowers seem to make air bubbles. So definitely get out your heat gun and blast away as many little bubbles as you can, or get in here and get poking, okay? And try to make sure that there's resin underneath, because otherwise you're going to get a bubble, big bubble in the front. Lift up there's a rock in here, I'm going to lift that up. There's a rock in here. I'm going to lift that up and make sure that resin's gotten underneath it. Okay, and then I'm going to blast at it, because I think that there's resin underneath there. Anyway, so that was a super long one. You guys want to see? No, you're not. Okay, so this mold obviously kind of got destroyed, like, because I used that sticky resin in there. So I feel like this one's kind of ruined. You can see how it's like sticking up and all the resin's gonna run out the end. I don't like that. Here's what the archway is gonna look like. I think that looks super cool. The owl looks good. And this too is kind of, might be a little bit ruined, but, and then this is gonna be, see the colors in there, that's gonna be with my grandma's ashes. And I'm tired now, so, and thanks, I'm Shane. I appreciate that. And thanks for joining our memberships again. I appreciate that also. I need to go, you guys. I need to go. I just need a minute to like... I really appreciate everybody's support, and thanks for watching that one. That one was a really long one, but thanks for helping me work through it. Because that owl is really important. So I'm going to finish it later, but I might just make a video out of it. I don't know. Sorry that my lives are so like scattered, but it's really nice to see you all. I really appreciate your continued support, and thanks again for everything. I will definitely do a video for you from the market, like showing you guys some of the setup and stuff. And you're welcome. I'm Shane. Thanks. And thanks for joining the memberships again. Check out some of my members only videos. Because right now we are on there's a postal strike right now, so I haven't been doing any raffles. I'm hoping that it's over soon, but definitely check out those videos. I've got some really cool museum videos when we're out of town. Have a look at them, because I'm probably going to unlist them eventually. So Anyways, peace, you guys. Have a good one. It's nice to see you. Thanks, Guacamole, for everything. And thanks again. I am Shane. And everyone else who joined in the live, Master Rank, thanks again for sharing my videos. Love you guys all. Have a good Saturday. Bye.